anyone can be who they want to be. I had a starting point, and the starting point was this very scared, immature, fragile kid. And that mentality got me to 297 pounds, fat, out of shape, a loser. Mistakes happen on the easy side of life. You take the easy road, the easy path, there's a lot of mistakes over there. The hard journey, you don't make too many mistakes over here because it's too hard. You don't want to repeat it.
Would you say you've built this almost like sadistic quality where you almost enjoy the pain?
I don't enjoy it. It's necessary. People can put anything they want to in their head. I did realize one thing. The things I don't enjoy that I still do, that's where growth is at. For me, the only place growth is at is in that very uncomfortable zone.
It does sort of sound like you're punishing part of your mind in a way.
Punishment, maybe not be the right word.
Yeah.
I want my mind to know who's in charge. Once you take control of your mind, you start making decisions for yourself versus your mind making decisions for you. So basically, a lot of us aren't prepared for life. We get up and just hope life is going to happen. But it's going to happen with a prepared mind or an unprepared mind. Most people attack life with an unprepared mind. It may come with getting a phone call saying someone died, this happened, that happened. I'm always preparing myself, not in a morbid way, but just like, look, man, be ready for life. Don't let life just start attacking you left and right. Make sure that you start to build a mental armor so then you're ready for life. I realized at a young age how to change myself was through discipline. And I realized I have to start developing this. I was horrible at reading and I was horrible at writing. I have so many learning disabilities. It's more important to own your weaknesses.
How does someone who's ordinary or listening or watching get more committed, achieve more success?
The biggest thing you have to do is shut off technology. You have to go dark. What I mean by that is you have to be quiet in your mind. Get away from people. We love being around people. We love talking. We love parties. We love all that shit. It's okay to be alone. It's also okay to be unhappy. It's okay to be unhappy sometimes. It's okay to say, you know what, man, I'm fucked up. Get to that dark place in your mind. Figure out, it may take months, it may take years. Figure out your purpose. Figure out what you want to be in life. People love the planning phase because it's very comfortable. And then from the planning phase, you got to go to execution. So the execution phase, what we all hate, because that's where the real work begins. And that's when the failure happens, and the failure. That's kind of how you have to do it.
If you could define happiness for you, what would that be?
It's overcoming yourself at all costs, whatever that takes. To be at the point of your life where you don't care about being judged. You can be in a room of 1 million people and they all hate you, and you walk in and you go like this. Not because you're angry at them, because you know yourself. Inside and out, and you know that you've put yourself through hell to be where you're at today. You've walked the walk. You've talked the talk. That's, to me, what it's all about. It's all about putting those boots on the ground and getting after it every day. And once you do that, you have a feeling about yourself that no one can ever take away or even understand. No matter what's in front of you, man, you have to face, you have to confront, you have to overcome and move forward. My father, some of the kids that bullied me, my learning disabilities, all these things I went through in life, stuttering, has so many different issues, failing, I had to overcome them. Those scars are real. Those scars are proof that, your past is real. So they're never going to go away. I own them. That right there, once you are able to look at your life and realize that all these bad things are actually the ultimate training ground for what you're going to, encounter in life. What I'm doing now, there's not enough fuel in my past. And once you sort it out, that flame goes out. It's amazing how powerful anger is. It is a very, very powerful thing, but it can't overcome everything. Right now, until I'm dead, I'm still examining human potential. How far can the mind go? How far can we go as human beings?
Those amazing feats, what do you gain?
So in the first 100-mile race I did, I wasn't prepared for it. I ran 101 miles in 19 hours and 6 minutes. Shit on myself, pissed blood down my leg, had 30 miles to go. Horrible, worst pain of my entire life. In that 19 hours and 6 minutes, that's all it was. I lived 100 years. I was able to pack 100 years in 19 hours and 6 minutes. All the emotions, the highs, the lows, the trauma, the failure, the success, the victories, everything you can put in a life, I put it in 19 hours and 6 minutes. And the beauty that comes out the other side of that, it's in that 31 miles that I was able to crack open another part of the human mind. A part that very few people are able to examine, because why? They're not willing to go there. But you have to go to a place of fear, of suffering, of pain, of doubt. And that's when your mind, if it knows it's not going to quit, it opens up. And once it opens up, that's my 40% rule. Once you can open your mind up when it knows it's not going to quit, it finds more. It finds more focus. It finds more power. It finds more drive. But without those moments, you don't know what you're capable of, because you're living a very structured life without risk. I know I have the ability now to go to a place that's very, very hyper-focused, that I can accomplish some pretty amazing feats. Not because I'm amazing, because I allowed my mind to be open-minded for the possibilities of what can I achieve. People always say, failure is a part of life and failure is how you grow. It really is a bunch of shit. Half the people who write that shit aren't even doing the shit they're talking about. Half the people talk about failure, they're fucking millionaires sitting back in some nice house or whatever the fuck they're talking about. It makes me fucking nuts. The reason why I believe I can talk on failure is because I'm still failing today, and I'm failing in a major way, and I'm living when I'm talking. So many people who talk about all this shit, they're has-beens. They're people who used to do it back in the day, now talk about it. Are you living it today? So for me, failure is something that you should be afraid of. But that's why you should go out there and challenge yourself to fail. Because if you're not failing at something, that means you've set your goals to pass, to succeed at everything you do, which means you're not setting your goals high enough. I knew going into everything I've ever done in my life, Navy SEAL training 3 times before I got it. Everything I've ever done in my life took me 3 times before I got it. I knew that there was a huge possibility of failure. Without that failure involved, you don't have that feeling. If you just pass and you succeed and you're great, what takes you years, months, years to accomplish, because you just can't get over the hump, but you continue going back to the drawing board. You're looking for those few seconds after you finally figure out the equation, whatever the equation may be, to get you to finally pass, to succeed. I live for that feeling. Most of us fail in life because we're afraid of what everyone around you is thinking. That's 100% truth. We live by the narrative of other people. A lot of us who are negative people, all we do is project how we feel on other people who are afraid to try. So we are afraid to fail. The biggest problem in this world is other people, not yourself. It's other people in your head. They are puppet mastering you pretty much on your life. A lot of people say they don't care. When you get to the point where you really fucking don't care, you become very, very dangerous. I don't want people patting me on the fucking back because I fucking woke up in the morning. No. You want people who are honest with you, who are going to tell you what the fuck is honest. Honest and truthful people.
Is there one thing maybe in the world that you think is really wrong that you'd like to change?
Yes. What's really wrong is the softness of this world. Because the backbone of this world is built off of toughness. for the majority of my life, people disrupted my life, but I allowed them to. But what happens is, over a period of time, you become the disturbance in your life because you allow all these disturbances to get in your head. Therefore, you have all this shit going on, but you become your biggest bully. And once that happens, it's over. Once that happens, it's over because all you have in your mind literally on a loop is negative self-talk. And once that negative self-talk is on a loop, it's hard to get out of. Every morning I wake up, I believe in winning the battle against yourself. People say, why do you say that? Because there's a lot of things you can control. When you wake up, I talk about making your bed. And that's why I believe in not getting up in the morning time and checking your phone immediately. Maybe bad news on there. So how's your day start off? I don't go to the gym. I don't make my bed. You're caught up now on that phone. That's how your day starts. You lost control. So once you win that battle in the morning time, so you're going into battle having already won something. Now you've won something. You feel better about yourself. So now you're able to take these hits along the way. So that's the mindset that I think it's important to bring with you every day you go, everywhere you go in life.